Hello. Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's time for reading sprints. How the heck are you? I am exhausted. And my internet's been a little brat today. So, fingers crossed this is going to work. If it gets shitty, we might end early. But, I can't make the internet work. If I could, it'd be a different story. So right now, I think we're okay. Anyway, hi. It's had a long day. I'm so busy. How's everybody else doing? Hope your Wednesday was good. So for me today, I'm going to be reading because I failed so hard this February. I barely read anything. Like, if it wasn't assigned reading, it wasn't happening, and I'm so behind. And it's my own fault. I just didn't want to read, and I don't want to make myself anymore, like force it. So yeah, I just did that. And yesterday I was gonna read a book. I was all planned for it, and then I got a migraine. So I laid down with my head exploding. That was my evening. So, speaking of which, I was going to finish this book yesterday, An Earl to Remember by Stacy Reid. Now, the thing is, I love Stacy Reid. She's a great historical author. Her books are usually super fun, and I am not vibing with this one, which is weird because it's gotten such good reviews, but I'm just like not into it. I hate the main love interest. Like his name is Daniel Rutherford, the Earl of Stannis, and he is a piece of shit. And you want to know how I know that he's a piece of shit and should not be redeemable? Because he's a complete asshole normally. Like, I'm getting somewhere with this point. I miss things. Hold on. So the whole premise for this book is that he gets amnesia. He falls off his boat, gets amnesia, and then our heroine Georgiana goes, "Oh, he's my husband," and now we're stuck. It's like Overboard, basically, the old '80s movie, and. Like, we meet Daniel and he's like a complete prick when we first meet him. Ew, gross. You seem like a guy who would have his own podcast. Like, that's how shitty he is. No offense to the good podcast, but like, you know the type. And after he loses his memory, he's equally as shitty, if not even worse. So it's not like, oh, I'm just like fronting my bad behavior. It was like, oh, no, this is like the real him. He was not ever trying to hide his heart of gold. I don't think it exists. Because, well, the only thing I've got to, because I've already read like 100 pages of it, was that even he was like, why did I say that? That was mean. Like, even he acknowledges that he's saying mean shit after, post amnesia, but like, it doesn't stop him from saying mean shit and like really mean stuff. Like, I don't like him. So I'm having such a struggle bus situation trying to get myself to read this. And I guess, she like also makes him help around the house and be like, jolly husband, I'm going to do the dishes because she's a little bit impoverished. So, but like, that's really problematic. Amnesia stories are not great, especially when someone is taking advantage of that. And I'm assuming it will get intimate, probably whilst he has amnesia. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that to start with. But like, I don't know. I could go in and like finish it, although you might be hitting it. This is the year of vibes, and it's not passing my vibe check. Thank you for calling me out on that. It's the year of vibes. No vibes. I don't like it, but I love the author, and I love like everything else by the author. So I don't know what to do. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Michelle. And again, thank you for the permission. So I had that. But what I was thinking, hi, Larissa, how are you? What I was thinking, DNFing Earl to Remember, and I felt like going somewhere safe. So I was like, oh, you know what? How about, good old Dame Beverly Jenkins? I know exactly what I'm going to be getting in this. I've been calling her Dame Beverly Jenkins because I feel like she should be a dame at this point. She's so cool. She's like way cooler than me. But Beverly Jenkins doesn't do me wrong. Sometimes I don't find her books super exciting, but they don't do me wrong. Like I don't hate them. But I'm thinking I'm gonna switch gears. Because this one it's like a little bit Beauty and the Beastie, kind of. Without the Stockholm syndrome. It's I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna move on to this one. I feel like it's a safer bet. Yes. Exactly. I will embrace the destiny. Hey, Caitlin. Not gonna read during this first sprint. Got chores. Yep. You do you. These are really just like get shit done sprints. So whatever you feel like doing, the sprint is for that. Also, I want to bring something up. So, I don't know, maybe I'm dating myself, but I feel like a lot of women, at least in America, who are in like a millennial age group, I was like in middle school. Everyone wanted this particular watch, and it was a Casio Baby G. And I never got it. I never got my Baby G. And now that I am an adult woman with her own money, oh, who got a Baby G, baby? So I just got one. It was really cheap on Amazon. It was like $60, and I was like, oh my god. So I'm like healing my inner child. My inner middle schooler is very excited right now. I finally got my Baby G, and I'm like, it had to have the bumpers. I remember like back in middle school, it had to have those bumpers on it because that would made it cool, which is like silly. But anyway, I got one. I just got it. Like, it just came from Amazon, so I'm like, batter up, let's go. And it does this thing, and it has little like creatures. I don't know how all the buttons work yet, but at one point I was pushing a button and they had like a little whale that comes out. And I think there's like a cat. It has animals. Like, is it part Tamagotchi? I'm not 100% sure. But what's everyone else reading today? Sorry, that was just like sojourn into healing my inner child. Or if someone else has a story similar, please drop it in the comments or just tell me what you're reading. What are y'all doing today? Whew. I was so tired before I came into sprints, but sprints always like pumps me up. Probably because you guys are actually here. And that always like makes me excited. So anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, let me see. You had me at Ola? Oh, reading, you had me at Ola. I was just like, did I say Ola? No, I forgot my own question. I hope you're liking it. Hey, you're reading Garen Park by Nordica Night. Love it. Conjuring of Light by V. Schwab. Okay, Caitlin, it's a good one. Hope you're enjoying. But yeah, no, if anyone's just joining, I'm going to go embrace this destiny. Destiny's embrace. Beverly Jenkins. That's the way I'm going to go. I don't got time to read something I'm not vibing with. So many different books. I'm in the middle of none because I can't make my brain read. I haven't wanted to read anything. Like, it's bad. Like, I am so behind. Oh my God. I haven't even looked at Goodreads. Oh God, what am I going to do? I'm looking right now. 5 books behind schedule. Fuck. I didn't realize it was that bad. It's 5 books behind schedule. Good gravy. Okay. Well, I gotta read something, I guess. Okay. On that note, why don't we go ahead and get our sprints going? So do what you got to do for the sprint. If you want to read, great. If you don't got to. It's up to you. Let me bring up our duck friend, our mascot. There he is, Miles, our duck friend. All right, everybody, 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from sprints. How did it go? I read 58 pages. It was a good sprint. I mean, not a whole ton of stuff has happened. We're just like basically just meeting the characters. But still, like, oh, that felt good because I got like 58 pages in. Oh, like finally progress doing something. It's a funny story about this book. As you see, Santa Monica Public Library. It was discarded. This was a discard pile book at the library for free. And I was randomly there and I saw it and I was like, this is free? Y'all don't know what you got. So I technically got this for free. And I did actually get to meet Miss Beverly Jenkins at a book signing, so it is signed. I wish it was a nicer copy. I have other books signed by Dame Beverly Jenkins as well, but this is one that was like, this is a find I got for free. Anyway, let's see where we were. Oh, hello, my dear. How are you? I mean, it's been a minute. I'm glad you're back. Hope you're having a good time. We All Have a Hell by Willow McQuarrie. Hope it's good. You do. I don't know what's going on because I've been hearing that like people aren't getting my videos in their feeds or something, or they're just saying that to make me feel better. I'm not sure which, but like I've heard that several times and I'm like, that's fucking weird. Sometimes though, I know YouTube will just like unsubscribe you from people that if you don't like interact with their content or watch their content for X amount of time, sometimes they automatically like, I don't know, unsubscribe you. I don't really know for sure if that's true or an urban legend. Hello, my dear. How are you? Not reading today. Edit my cover letter for your job application. Sending you all the good vibes. Everyone's sending Cassie good vibes. Hey, haven't Kai sprints for a while. I mean, I'm here on Wednesdays, pretty much, unless there's something going on. Like I wasn't here for Valentine's Day, but I'm here on Wednesdays. 2 more chapters done in Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. Beverly Jenkins is so cool. She is just so much cooler than me. And like the line was long. I think I had like a bunch of books too. And I'm like, I felt bad that she would like have to like personalize them all. I'm like, you can just sign them. It's okay. She's like, no, do you want your name on it? I was like, well, yeah. And she's like, I'll do that. You can wait. It's fine. Like she stopped me. She's like, no, you're going to get what you want. And I was like, she is like, she's just so cool. Like, you are so much cooler than me. Oh my gosh. But no, Beverly Jenkins, she's a dame Beverly Jenkins. She was so nice and so cool. But yeah, anyway. One of the times I was like less cool in front of an author, and she's like, it's okay. The first book in the past couple of weeks feel like continuing. Nice. That's always positive. Nope. Actually, it finally timed out on Amazon because it was going on 4 years. I had it pre-ordered for. And finally, I think I did get the email like, hey, we don't got this. We're never going to get it. It's canceled. They just canceled it. Even though I said like, keep it. It'll get here someday. Unless there was a new Tessa Dare book that I didn't get, that did get released because I just got a cancellation email. And I was like, yep. I don't know. I don't know if it's ever going to come out, really. Oh, there you go. I don't know. The internet's a weird place. Currently reading Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. Ooh, okay. That's a long one, right? I hope you're enjoying it. Need the Vibes interview the recruiter. Okay. Very cool. Well, these are the vibes. I'm sending them over to you. Yay, Beverly Jenkins. I don't know anybody who like dislikes Beverly Jenkins. And I wouldn't trust them if they did. She's just so cool. I don't read like her books as often as I could, probably, just because like her writing style is great. I love the books. They're very historically accurate. So I also feel they're like a little bit educational because she like knows a lot of stuff about the history in this time period. And so that being said, they do sometimes get a little slow in meandering, but I do end up liking them. They're just not as exciting as usually I go for in a book, but it's definitely fun. So far, I'm having a good time. I read like 58 pages of it last sprint, so we're going. Ooh, I missed the first comment. There we go. So if you're ever to get a job you have currently, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh no. 50% of the way through. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're liking it. Yeah. Yeah, same. I have one book for hers. You know, I wasn't always into it either. And then I don't know if you've read Tessa Dare, but like I read Tessa Dare and that started it for me. But you might spoil yourself with Tessa Dare because she's so good. She's great for people who don't like historical romance because even though his historical romance, it's kind of very modern feeling. Like they make Batman jokes in it. Not like they don't actually say like Batman, but it's obviously Batman. So I think those are like a good stepping off point. Hello, been productive. Been productive today. Think you can read it as a night. Yay! I'm glad you got so much done. Reading Parasite by Darcy Coates. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they're rough. Because I know you read like some historicals for your book club, the live shows. If you haven't checked out Alicia's channel, please do. She's great. But yeah, some of the older ones are a lot. The bodice rippers, as they say. But yikes! I feel like the modern era of romance is probably better. You know, behind in the video, but yes, the book. I mean, I know. It didn't sound like a dark romance, but I'm like, it probably is. I mean, you do you, honeydew. I'm glad you're liking it. Center around World War II. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I read a ton about his World War II in books. Like historically speaking, like I don't think I have. I'm usually like Regency or Victorian era for the most part. I like a good Regency. There's something romantic about it. Well, in the sense of the literary sense, where it's like it's adventurous and like kind of whimsical. And it has like pastels. My brain, I don't know if there's. I think there's a word for it, but like my brain like associates things together that shouldn't. Where like Regency era in my brain shows as pastels, like colors and like tastes and smells and stuff. Like do that. It's like a cross thought thing. I don't know what it is, but it's pastels. So like part of me just kind of likes him for those. Oh. No, does that mean but hi? He ties in historical romance. Light romance has little elements of suspense and danger. Okay. There you go. I mean, there's always the Bridgerton series. That's kind of, if you like the show, that's a whole series that's already done and out. Or Tessa Dare is always great. Or Sarah McLean overall is pretty good. Her latest series that's right now, The Hell's Bells, A+ stuff. Let's see. I lost where I was already. Oh no. Oh, the Rose Code is great. Dabble occasionally. Okay. There you go. I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, that's why I like to read all kinds of stuff too, because I'm like, I don't always want a romance, but like when I want one, like I have to have it, kind of a thing. Oh, the Rose Code for a World War II historical. Thank you for the recommendation. I don't think so. If you haven't had one in a hot minute, I mean, I have. Well, I read them a lot, so. Oh, is that it? I don't know. It's not like a diagnosis. I just know how my brain works, and like other people's brains work like that too, and I didn't know it was weird until like fairly recently. I didn't know it was like I'm like you don't hear colors. Like I was like, what? You don't you don't hear colors. Why do I hear them? So yeah, I don't know. My brain is a weird place. DNF to contemporary romance to publish this month. Okay. Venting over his feelings for the female main character, said to himself, geez, when did I grow a vagina? Sorry, no, gross. It makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. That's why I stopped reading this. I don't like it. Earl to Remember by Stacy Reid. I freaking love Stacy Reid. Another good historical for people who don't like historicals, just not this one in particular. Like the vibes are not vibing. There you go. I hate the male lead in this. He's an awful human. Another hello back. Kerrigan Byrne, yes, but she gets dark too. So if you want something a little darker, less fluffy, go Kerrigan Byrne. Thank you for the rec. We're gonna read the Outlander series. I mean, those are chunky books too. I always think I should, and then I'm like, I don't have it in me to do it. I can't commit to it. I know they're so long, and I'm like, there's so many of them too. And I'm like, I can't. I think they're probably very good, obviously, but I just can't with it. I hope you do read them and you enjoy them though. Yeah, I do too, and I just can't make myself read them. You need to turn the book to Kindle Unlimited. Yep. Gross. It's like, you should be so lucky to grow a vagina. Guess what? I've never been kicked in the balls. Go vaginas, everybody. I'm just saying, there's some benefits. Oh, this is that time of night where I go down weird rabbit holes, everybody. Larissa, hi, my dear. How are you? Another hello back. Super steamy historical romance with BDSM by Kate Pierce. Okay. Oh, shit. Who else is really good? Eva Lee. Her books are so sex positive, and like sometimes I'm like, oh, that boy's a bottom. It's not always the BDSM with the man being dominant. And I was like, all right, Eva Lee, I see what you're doing. I like this. So yeah, Eva Lee is also really good for like sex positivity. $15. I've never had Kindle Unlimited. Am I a bad booktuber? I've never had it. The Wolf and the Wildflower by Stacy Reid. I think I read that one too. I don't know. I've read other stuff by Stacy Reid that I have really, really liked. I can't remember the names of them right now. I should probably look it up. Hold on. I need to plug in my computer. All right. All right. I'm going to look it up. The Sinful Wallflower series was good. So that is My Darling Duke, Her Wicked Marquess, and there's another one in it. Oh, A Scoundrel of Her Own. Those ones are fun. Yeah, I got the second book of it, Her Wicked Marquess from the publisher. just kind of randomly. And I actually wrote them back. I was like, whatever else you have by her, send it to me. Like, I loved it. Like, I loved it. And I did My Darling Duke. I've read a lot more by her than I thought. And now that I'm looking at Goodreads and all the ones I've marked off as read. But no, like that series is really fun, actually. So if you hate that one, this one probably is a little bit better. Kate Bateman. I haven't read enough Kate Bateman. I have a couple books by her, but I haven't read them. Yes. Yeah, the Wallflower series is A+ stuff. It's really good, but like, oh boy, is this bad. Like, for anyone just joining us, because it's been a little bit of a jump here, but I said the male lead in this, he reminds me of one of those insufferable men with a podcast. You know the type. Where I'm just like, ugh, you make me want to throw up in my mouth. Like, he is just gross. And it's also an amnesia story, which is also problematic in and of itself because, like, consent issues. But he was shitty before the amnesia and he's shitty after the amnesia. It's not like, oh, I hit my head and I don't remember who I am and I'm nice now. He's like, no, you're still shitty. That's just like default setting because you're a shitty person. So I'm like, why? Girl, no dick is that good. Like, I can't with her. Why do you even like him? Like, I can't. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting off my soapbox right now. Yeah, the Wallflower series, yeah. They're just right there. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I know Australia, like the importing, even though it's digital, I don't know why there would be an import fee, but I'm like, if the government can figure out a way to get extra money from taxes, they're going to do it. So that's a rough one. There you go. I mean, a lot of people love it. Like, Kindle Unlimited is a thing and people love it. I've never got it because I'm such an audio reader that, like, for me with my weird brain and I hear colors, like, it helps me focus better if I'm reading and listening. It makes my brain function. So, like, with Kindle Unlimited, are there audio components? I don't think there are, right? They're like Kindle books. Wait, what? There's a few of the Kate Bateman sex scenes that I'm like, nope, that's just an infection. Oh no. I don't even know where to go with that. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh God, like, you don't need a platform, sir. Exactly that. Yeah, I'm like, like, I don't know. Sometimes it could be done if it's a little zany and like people are actively not trying to take advantage of this person. Like she is, she's trying to take advantage of him. Like, I'm like, ugh. If it's like, oh, I'm mean, but now I'm nice that I don't remember who I am, and then no one's trying to take advantage of them, I'm like, okay, you can win me over, but like, ugh, I'm not vibing with it. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, if you have this, like, this subscription, you can get as many as you want. Like, that is, I'm a maximalist, so like I get it. Like, you do you. I love that journey for you, and I hope you get all of the books. I would take so much advantage of it if I was more of a Kindle reader. Back to Oregon by Jay. This is trans-sapphic representation. Okay. Is this historical? Like, is this like an Oregon Trail? As a millennial who went to elementary school in the 90s. Yeah, the Oregon Trail. Anyone else out there remember it? Elsie Silver books are 13 to 15. Holy moly. Yeah, agreed. I don't use it very often. When I do, it's because I can't find the audiobook. Okay, there you go. Ebook is a backup plan. Kind of same. I'm like right there with you. I need the audio, but like if I really can't have the audio and I have to like just sit and read, which is very difficult for me, if I have it on my phone, like an ebook, at least I'm doing something with my finger. I'm like swiping. So like it helped me engage more. But just holding the book, even though this is like doing something with motion, it's just I can't. It just drives me crazy. The game where everyone else dies of dysentery. Yep. It's always dysentery. And then you have to explain to what like to 7-year-olds what dysentery is. Yeah. Or one of it was like I think someone drowned once, or like something with the oxen. I forget, or maybe just the oxen drowned or something. The poor ox. They're always getting it in Oregon Trail. Orion by Ray Wilding does Amnesia really well. Okay. It's an amputee veteran. Okay. Very cool. Ebook first because I don't have a ton of space. You know, like part of me, I want to transition more into ebooks. I think you're like hitting it on the head here because my shelves are a disaster. But like, I like having certain books, but I'm trying to buy fewer books in general. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know if it's going to succeed, but yeah, I want to transition because it's so much more economical. Well, space-wise, that is. Nice. Yeah. Oregon Trail. All of our trauma of the past. All right. On that note, yeah, they have. I like makes me feel so old. I'm like, I remember when like trade paperbacks were $15. They're up to $18 now. Back in my day. So I'm like, oh, like I just noticed it like specifically recently. I'm like, oh, these have gone up in price. Oh, anyway, we're gonna try to get into one more sprint here. Yep. You got to mix it up. Do whatever works best for you. Let me bring back Miles, our mascot, our hero, Miles. All right, everybody. Last sprint for the night. 30 minutes starting right now. Hello, gently coming back from some sprints. How did it go for everybody? Whew. I got a good chunk of this read today. I feel pretty good about it. I'm on page 118. Good stuff for sprints. That's like an hour's worth of reading. Probably finish. I'll just read it all tonight. It's going so fast. It is 370 pages. It's fairly short, so I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, probably like, I don't know, maybe two more hours. I'll just read it all tonight. That's the plan. Let's see. Hello. So you read a chapter while you ate dinner. Nice. 73%. Loaded the dishwasher, did laundry. Good stuff. You had a very productive 30 minutes. Right when I was a super. Well, at least it was just starting. It wasn't like you're just being edged, I guess. But like, at least it wasn't like midway. That would be worse, I'm assuming. Got a good bit of the Lies of Locke Lamora. Okay, very cool. I read that years ago. I know it was really good. I hope you like it. Got a little bit more cover letter edited, thinking about making lunch. Yeah. Lunch sounds great. I'm actually really hungry. I've been thinking about food this whole time. I don't know. There's this like, it's like a TikTok thing, but like people are putting like tikka masala on pizza, and like I want to do that so bad. I don't eat meat though, so it'd have to be like paneer tikka masala on pizza. So it's like cheese on cheese, and I don't know if it's gonna work the same, but I want to try that so bad. It sounds like it'd be so good. It's like, like cheesy naan with that. It's kind of the same vibe, and I'm like, oh, I just want it. I think it's gonna be so good. Chapter and your mom called. Well, hi to your mom. Hi, mom. Some leftover mince from tacos. Okay, very good. Love it. Anyway, I'm gonna read all of this tonight. I think that's the plan, and I will finish filming my video for Saturday tomorrow because I filmed my TBR for March, but I haven't finished reading my books for February. So tomorrow I will film the last bit of this and edit it all together. It'll happen. It's gonna be fun. A lot of weird shit goes down, but sometimes they're good food hacks, and I'm like, the tikka masala plus pizza sounds great. Cheese pizza slice and leftover chicken masala. There you go. Like, I see it because, like masala is like tomato based. There's already tomato sauce on the pizza, so those going to go together. And then like the cheese is very similar kind of to the saltiness of the paneer. So like I see like the connection, I see why it would work. I don't know if it will work for me, but like I want to try that so bad. I think it's just gonna be so good. Anyway, I can't make that here. I lack all of the ingredients to do so. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out for sprints. And one last thing. Yeah, like I think there's like a thing. They have similar ingredients. I think it works. Yeah, TikTok. Baked ziti pizza. I make a good baked ziti because I have my own recipe, but I've never put it in a pizza. But I mean, it's the same kind of components, Yeah, I can do that. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's sprints for this week. Next week on Wednesday, it'll already be March. Holy shit. But I will be back with more sprints. There are a few channel members and patrons in the comments right now. Our book club is on Friday, kind of same time, same place. I will be posting the secret links to it today, shortly. So Friday, we are talking about Butchered and Blackbird, which was our book of the month. And on Friday, I'm also going to announce who won the poll. I mean, realistically, you could just look at the poll on Patreon or on YouTube and just see who won it. But we're going to be reading something fun in March. Yeah, anyway. I shall be back next week. I don't know. I'm just thinking about pizza now and I can't stop. So I'm gonna like call it a night. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I will be back next week. All right, everybody. Goodbye.